Hey everyone, it's your go-to source for all things Seahawks here on the channel. As we gear up for what could be a pivotal matchup this weekend, there's some real buzz around the league about decisions made in the offseason that are paying off big time for teams like ours. The Vikings made a move that left a lot of folks scratching their heads, and now it's clear just how short-sighted that might have been. We're talking about a quarterback situation that's got everyone rethinking narratives, especially with reunion games on the horizon. Stick around as I break down the latest from the insider perspective. You won't want to miss this. Alright, let's dive right in. I'm talking about none other than Sam Darnold, our quarterback who's been turning heads since we brought him on board this offseason. And it's our head coach, Mike Macdonald, who's not holding back in calling out the Minnesota Vikings for letting him walk. Speaking ahead of Darnold's big reunion with the Vikes at Lumen Field in Week 13, Macdonald didn't mince words. He called their decision a little narrow-minded, questioning why they'd base such a huge move on just a 2-game sample size at the end of last season. I mean, think about it, Darnold had a Pro Bowl year with Minnesota in 2024, reviving his career in a way no one saw coming. He was slinging it, leading one of the NFL's most explosive passing attacks. But those final 2 games, a nightmare stretch against the Lions in Week 18 and then a flat performance against the Rams in the playoffs. Completions dropped, picks piled up, and suddenly, poof, he's a free agent. Macdonald made it clear. When the Seahawks were scouting Darnold, every single person in the building raved about the kind of player and teammate he is on a daily basis. It's that intangible stuff that doesn't show up on the stat sheet but wins games. And when you peel back the tape beyond those last 2 outings, there's gold there. Red zone efficiency, third down conversions, 2-minute drills, throws on the move, Darnold's arm talent shines through. He's a guy who can make things happen when it counts, and we've seen glimpses of that already this year. Now let's zoom out for context, because this isn't just coach speak, it's a reflection of how we operate as a franchise. The Vikings, sitting at 4-7 now, are paying the price for that short-term thinking. From weeks 10 through 17 last season, Darnold was lights out, 67.5% completion, over 2,000 yards, 18 touchdowns to just 2 picks. Layered deep balls, pocket-savvy, pre-snap reads, it was all there, fueling an offense that could explode at any moment. But those closing games shifted the narrative overnight. The front office moved fast, opting for free agent splash instead of banking on Darnold's growth in the system. Even insiders pushed to keep him, citing his professionalism and experience as assets that outweigh a couple of bad outings. And get this, Vikings star Justin Jefferson is still hyping Darnold up publicly, which says a lot about the respect he earned in that locker room. Meanwhile, Kevin O'Connell's got an undrafted rookie stepping in against our defense, which is swarming right now. We're posting crazy numbers up front, and that's no accident. It's the culture Macdonald's building: smart, aggressive, and patient with talent. Of course, we're not popping champagne just yet. Darnold's had his moments this season that raise eyebrows. That 4-interception disaster against the Rams in Week 11, classic reminder of the old Darnold, the one who can get rattled under pressure and force throws. And even in the close win over the Titans last week, he dodged a few turnover-worthy plays by sheer luck. It's that history of compounding mistakes in crunch time that keeps everyone on edge. The Vikings couldn't stomach the risk after last year, but here we are betting on his evolution. Macdonald's faith isn't blind, it's backed by the full body of work. Looking deeper into the tape, as any good insider would, Darnold's strengths are tailor-made for what we're doing offensively. His mobility, subtle pocket movements that buy time, pairs perfectly with our scheme. We've seen it in training camp reports and early games, quick decisions, accurate on the run, and that cannon arm for deep shots. The red zone, he's converting at a clip that addresses one of our pain points from last year. Third downs, improving week by week. It's not perfect, but the upside is massive. Contrast that with Minnesota's situation. They're regretting it, no doubt. O'Connell's second guessing has to be eating at him, especially with Flores scheming to test Darnold's resolve on Sunday. The Vikes D is tough, but our prep has been meticulous. We've got the pieces: a young, hungry secondary locking down receivers, linebackers filling gaps like pros. If Darnold avoids the big mistakes, this could be a statement win, pushing us toward that playoff contention we've been chasing. From a bigger picture standpoint, this saga highlights how fragile QB evaluations can be in the NFL. One hot streak doesn't make a star, but 2 bad games shouldn't end a resurgence. Darnold's journey from Jet to Panther to 49er backup, then Viking savior, shows resilience. We've invested in that with a contract that's incentive-laden but gives him room to breathe. No massive guarantees that handcuff us if things go south. Internally, the buzz is positive. Teammates love his leadership. He's the vet who keeps the room steady. Compared to what we had last year, it's night and day. Our passing game's efficiency is up 15% in key metrics per advanced stats from Pro Football Focus. Touchdown rate top 10, interception rate manageable if he cleans up the forced throws, but let's address the elephant, those warning signs. Pressure situations still get him. Against the Rams, it was like watching a rerun of his Vikings finale: happy feet, bad decisions. The Titans game, he escaped INTs on deflections, but that's not sustainable. Brian Flores will blitz early and often, aiming to rattle him. Our game plan? Protect the pocket, quick rhythms, let the run game set up play action. If we execute, Darnold feasts. Projections? Short-term, this reunion game's a proving ground. Win it convincingly and the narrative shifts to contender status. Medium-term, if he strings together clean games, we're talking Pro Bowl repeat, but slip up and the doubts creep back. McDonald's comments. They're a vote of confidence, signaling the staff's all in. Wrapping this up, folks, the Vikings' blunder is our gain, but it's on Darnold to prove the coach right. What do you think? Was Minnesota too hasty or did they dodge a bullet? Drop your takes in the comments and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more Insider Seahawks updates straight from the source. We've got your back heading into this crucial stretch. Go Hawks!